Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are back with more of Aloy. I don't want to waste more time in talking about the game. There are so many videos out and we're already behind schedule. I really didn't get time to actually play the game. Obviously I'm working, to be honest with you guys. So I'm not into full time as of now because obviously I need to run a house. Okay, so don't take me wrong, but yes, I love to play games. No doubts about it. It's just that I am behind schedule for this specific game, and as you guys know, if you have seen the previous series, you would see that the way I play the game is quite slow. Obviously, eventually, when I get more time, I would be uploading more and more videos, but I really want you to help me and support on this, okay? I don't want to delay stuff, but um, I just want you guys to hold on. I will go full-fledged very soon, and that's when you can start enjoying all the gameplay. So, there we go. We're gonna continue. No time to waste, and I'll just quickly have a look at my skill tree. I don't have any of the skills that can be used. I think so. I've taken this, right? Resonate Blast. Okay. So once it's all charged up, I have to hit R2 and hit it with an arrow. Okay, cool. Um, I've taken multiple in Hunter and Infiltration Machine. I'm just thinking, should I invest? Which should I? Because I'm more of a stealth guy, and that's the reason why um, infiltration is really something which helps me out. You know, a lot of things in it. So probably I'm gonna finish up this. Blast damage 300%. Wow. Oh, it's 300 though, and shock buildup is 120. So this is also cool if I get into a lot of. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, probably I'll go for this and this first, and a little bit of this. I'm a range attack guy, so I'll probably look into this a little later on in the game. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's not waste any more time, and I just want to check what is the next main quest. There we go. That's the main quest.
I'll come find you later.
Is my trade.
Okay. Before I do that, let me check my stash. Okay, I don't think so. I've already purchased this weapon, so I don't need to buy back. No resources. So one cost is 15. Okay. No, it's 35. One chill water is 35 shats. I'm not into it. I don't want to sell anything. So let me show you quickly. I've actually maxed out all my weapon, the ones which I have right now. So from the market itself, I did purchase a few weapons. If you see, all of them are maxed out. There are so many weapons in this game. I'm just trying to understand which one is what. So this is a war bow. It's a common bow. All the green ones are common, but this is very good for close range. I mean, um, it's very fast. You know, that's what I would like to say. It's quite fast. I've put in a mod. So this is your fire hunter arrow. So I have a fire and an acid. This is the sharp shot bow. I mean more of damage actually. This is a prototype spike which you actually get. I'll show you where do you get that. So this is a frost blast sling that you get it in the very early stage of the game. Again, a normal hunter bow and the shock tripcaster. So there is a mission somewhere here. Yeah, that's where you have a mission that you need to, a side quest that you need to complete, and once you complete, you get the additional weapon, which is this one, spike throw. So that's one. So these are all the weapons which I have. I've just taken off the tripcaster and I've kept this one. Frost, obviously, I might need them, but there are certain things which I'm still confused. Why to have a bow which says fire bow and has acid as a common thing, and here as well on a hunter bow you have the normal bow and acid, as an acid arrows, and again on the fire hunter bow you have acid and fire. So pretty much I didn't understand the logic behind it, but yeah.
Don't you have work to get to?
Let's see what happens. Let's go to the gameplay. We'll just quickly do a quick save and run off. Did I fell down? No, I did. Okay. So yeah, that's where I need to go.
And I thought my day couldn't get.
I'm gonna put in longer videos, guys, because as I said, we are falling back. There are a lot of things to cover.
Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo. I can override one of these chargers.
Yeah, I think
quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
so. That's the task. I need to override this guy here. Actually, I'm worried about this guy. So it's possible that he could track me down. I just want to quickly have a look at my settings. Custom story, easy loot, okay, that's on. Concentration is default. Sprint is on. Yeah, this is always on. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, so this guy is going to walk past by there, and then I'll go and get this one, as in my first mount, the first official mount. The bro just went through the charger of the strider.
Just one more, buddy.
Yeah. So now once I do that, I need to go all the way here, right? So let me just set up a waypoint. Okay, let's go. So that's one good part of this game. If you see, I'm not using okay, so that's why it stopped, because there are two places. So I don't use my analog sticks. I'll just use the X option or the X button, and if I just hold down X, the mount will automatically follow the path. So they will actually follow the path. They will only stop if you have two different roads or two different tracks on that specific road. So that's
Barren light.
what it is. So
Last
this is
part of the
barren
sun
light.
done before the Forbidden West. Carja horn. That means the embassy story said.
Okay, so oh, that's a hunting ground. Okay, I have a lot of stuff to do. Uh, but where's the campfire? So there was one here. I can travel, so that means I've unlocked it. There's a workbench here. Probably I'll go there later on, but no, I don't want to. I'll just stay on the main quest and see what's going on. But I was looking for more of a fire camp. The fire camp is here. Yeah, that's the hunting ground and the fire camp. We have another new quest here. We have few things up here. Okay, just let's stay focused to the main quest. Let's.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here.
Uh,
First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
let's go to this guy and finish up.
There's Errand.
Oh, that's
Looks
Aaron.
like he's had a few.
You're in a
Ah.
sour mood.
I'll talk to him
Lighten
later.
up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone, but
Are you in charge around here?
apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
Alright, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
Makes sense.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Okay.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go.
So what's the Valor Surge I have? Wait. I have this one, right? This one will be of no use if I have to take on head on people. So I don't want to go for this. Let's keep the one which we have.
The work stoppage and change crate nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Yeah, obviously nothing will happen to him. I just wanted to do that and don't know why.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Okay.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
There are a few side missions here that I can see. 1, 2, 3, a few of them. Yeah, I'll definitely complete them, no doubts.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be kept.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Now let's go.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approach it! On a machine!
Wow.
Carl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry. Can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
It's a good of him.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least we have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Cutscene.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no...
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army.
Oh,
of the
this is
Setting Sun.
Fashav.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Okay.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, When they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting.
It's an easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
And the word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
I think it's enough.
I think I've heard enough for now.
As you wish.
How did you come to be a...
It's quite a story, though I suppose...
Okay, I don't want this.
I think I've heard enough.
Understood.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion, so I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
Look at their shoes, man.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
Oh.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Okay. That looks like trouble.
Lancers! Form up!
Lancers? Oh man. Don't tell me I have to take on a fight with all of this.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Yeah, obviously, silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Carja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
There goes the Sun Priest.
Carja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
She had to challenge, as if she is going to fight. Well, it's actually we who are going to control her while fighting. Okay, so...
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight.
Be ready for a fight!
Have it going, Aloy!
that's down.
Now they're scared.
That's down.
Getting somewhere.
On target!
What?
Cut them all down! One more traitor dead!
That's down. Let's take it down this machine. That's down. What? It's a cutscene again. Oh, that's a clean hit.
Just you and me now, Bob.
We've survived worse.
I need help here!
Here it comes. Aloy, here's some ammo. Now you can put them down. They lost their...
They need covering fire!
We'll have to get through them.
Oh, that's mine. Oh.
Attack! Get out of there!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
What? Oh. Okay, that's new. That's new in the game. Oh, that's a shield.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Ah!
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
But how? That's the question.
There! Now's my chance!
That won't...
Give it up!
Done. That was easy.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru.
Yeah, we are definitely going to fight her in the game for sure. Very sure of that. Oh man, he lost his arm.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I should have collected the loot as soon as I killed those machines.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Don't know if I can take the loots now.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Yeah, let's do this quickly.
Vashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that's Tenakth chief should have...
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the West, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the...
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth, more taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far...
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but... no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the Embessy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dump. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital, and the...
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the story. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the...
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before.
Well, in addition to the salvagers, there were a couple of other parties of Asuram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Asuram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just...
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope...
My lucky day.
To deploy and glide and tap to stop the glide. Okay.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. Light, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Good spot to test the Shieldwing. If I climb down, I can glide. The woman who led the ambush, Guerrilla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
So that's pretty much it. It's the embassy mission, I would say, that we have completed. So I am definitely going to put in the main mission first, but I do see a few quests back here. So I'm just gonna have a look at them and see what's happening, and then probably I'll come back. Yeah, I have a few things to cover here, so I'll probably do them and then I'll put in the next video. So that's all for now, guys. Adios. Stay tuned. Let's take it slow. I don't want you guys to rush into the game. Probably, I don't know if you have seen other YouTubers or gamers. Probably you will see that the way I did fight with them is different and the way they fight is different. I didn't rush into the game, which I don't like. Obviously I got a few weapons, got them upgraded, and you know, that's how I actually was able to defeat them that quickly. Oh, there are a lot of stuff here. Okay. Anyways, I'm just going to pause the game now. That's a crow. I don't need it. I had a lot of I did shot down a lot of crows. So we're just gonna wrap up the video as of now, and let's meet you guys in the next one. Adios, until next time.